narcissist of the year, by far, hands down, straight out, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Wes Watson. So it is official. I have crowned Wes Watson Narcissist of the Year. I have known of him for about the last 4 years, ever since he came out on the Fresh Out podcast with Big Hurt. And he has some good content, but it's overshadowed by the high amounts of narcissism and sometimes bordering on the sociopathy, psychopathy scale. If you don't know about him, he's like a cross between David Goggins meets the movie Shot Caller, epic movie. And he basically crafted out this larger than life character that's been debunked several times, where he claims to be this guy that ran the California state prisons and he's super tough and now he got out and like he's super successful and he's going to help you change your life. But he's been debunked pretty much for everything. And if you check out Dubs' channel, someone that was formerly incarcerated that actually did spend 24 years in a California prison, he goes through and debunks all of the myths and the tall tales that Wes tells. However, sometimes his videos can be a little entertaining or funny if you take it with a grain of salt. Sadly, there are people that actually believe in Wes Watson and it's kind of funny. However, this just dropped into my lap. So I was watching Dubs' video on Wes Watson where he's making fun of him. And I've been wanting to talk about Wes as a narcissist for a minute, but I wanted to wait for the right time. Somehow he displays all 9 characteristics within 10 minutes of narcissistic personality disorder. And I just made a video on this. I'll link it at the end of this. 9 ways, basically, how you can tell if someone's a narcissist. Somehow, he displays all 9 characteristics of narcissistic personality disorder in like under 9 minutes. Every single trait. It's hilarious, but yeah. We're going to get into this. We got to react to this. I am a sociologist, but I've also encountered narcissistic personality disorder in interpersonal relationships, personal relationships, observation, academic studies, etc. If you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for hanging out. To all the returning viewers, yeah, this guy is something else. A warning, a lot of really extreme language in this video. All right, here we go.
How do you define success? And we'll start with Biame Kevo.
How did I find success?
How do you define success? What does that mean for you?
Success is, being free, being able to do what I want to do every day when I wake up.
Mm-hmm. For you?
Yeah, same thing. Being able to do what you want, when you want, and with whom you want, whenever you want to do it. Because a lot of people don't have that level of freedom in the world, so I agree 100%.
Yaros?
To be honest, it's working in what you love, because you got to wake up and love your life. You just create that, that life you just want to live every day. You don't want to stop, Sometimes I don't want to sleep and I want to wake up earlier just because I live the life I want to live. I also with my wife, like I'm married but not trapped. It's not like I hide. It's everything is up front. Like I don't hide anything and I show everything. So,
Blessed man.
Okay. And my definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass. But this...
All right. Arrogance. That's one of the 9 traits. I'm going to call all 9. Arrogance.
is the whole fucking point. You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out? They're not going to listen to you. You're sitting there possessing shit that they don't want to have. So, I mean, this is what people say. Oh, it's not about the money. It's about family, Wes. It's about this, about that. Motherfucker, when you're making money, it's about the money. When it's family, it's about family. When you're at the gym, it's about muscle. Whatever you're doing, it's about that. There's no black and white life. It's the gray area. You have to be good at everything. That's the goal, to really excel in every area. I roll in most rooms with successful entrepreneurs, and it's pathetic. They'll have like a before and after picture of their fitness shit, and their after picture looks like their before pic. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're not embarrassed of this shit? Like, you have enough money, and that's what you put out. You're that big of a pussy. Like,
all right, we're not even anywhere near the meltdown part yet, and he's already hit like 4 more characteristics, but I'm going to call out belief in superiority. So that's 2 characteristics so far we've already called out.
I just can't get behind anything that's not done at a high level. So knock the one thing off the board first, then the next thing, then the next thing. Jados is ripped, rich, and rare. I mean, the whole thing, what's rare mean to me? It means no vices, It means no drugs, no alcohol, no bullshit. You don't have to hide behind nothing. I mean, what's rich? I mean, you get to do what the fuck you want. I don't need you to be a billionaire to say you're rich, or other people, they'll see that.
Grandiose at the beginning when he was talking about ripped, rich, and rare and all of that. Yeah, grandiose. So we've already hit 3 of the 9. More than that, but yeah, we'll just call it those.
Even I rent my place. It's $95,000 a month. But they're like, you rent your place. It's like, you dumb motherfucker.
Okay, number 4, constant need for admiration. He's bragging about how his place is $95,000 a month. Like, who cares? Like, whatever. Month to month, like, who cares?
You don't understand how to even operate at my level. People don't buy a $24 million house. They buy $24 million worth of properties that would bring them more money. You don't dump all that into that fucking liability and live in some $24 million pad you bought, stupid. Fucking make investments and you bring it back to this. But everybody thinks they know some shit. And if you don't have the results that I want in some area, I can't fucking listen to you. So most
You see how he's already like calling people stupid and dumb if they don't side with him. And we're nowhere near even the meltdown part yet. And where he gets challenged on all of these viewpoints, which is epic. But yeah, I don't want to pause that part when we get to it. So yeah, he's already covering, I think he's hit 4 or 5 of the 9 already. And you need Vibe to be classified, diagnosed as a narcissist.
I won't listen to him. What are they going to tell me? Some motherfucker comes up to me at the gym and he's like, hey, you should do your push-ups like this. And I say, why? So I can look like you, motherfucker? And the guy's like, oh, no, but like, it looks like you're going to hurt your... Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm end up with your chest if I do that shit. Why would I want that? Or these motherfuckers go in my comments and I'll say some shit on purpose. I'm like, rent or buy. And if you ain't at the level to even do either of these, shut the fuck up and don't even participate. And they just get mad. It's like, you're...
Oh, okay. Fixation on money and power. So we've hit 5 of them already, and we're gonna hit all of them multiple times by the time we finish this.
You don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option for you. You don't get to say my chick's BBL and her fake tits aren't for you. You couldn't get her, you dumb motherfucker. You got a goddamn...
Okay. There's that belief in superiority again, and also he's talking about his girl as if she's an object. Remember, narcissists see people as objects.
3. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. Motherfucker, you got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But this whole thing. People don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face.
I'm not going to keep... You guys have already caught it probably by this point. Belief in superiority, he just hit that like 4 more times. Lack of empathy, we're getting into that. So far we've got grandiose, fixation on money and power, belief in superiority, constant need for admiration, entitlement, lack of empathy, and arrogance, right? We're going to get to the other ones as it goes along. I'm going to probably quit pausing it for now, but you guys get the point. I'm going to put up the characteristics of narcissistic personality disorder as well, so you guys can just look at it and see where it fits.
But this whole thing. People don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. And if someone is beating you, just ask them. Just be humble. Like, your bitch is better than mine. How'd you get her?
You see that sense of competition? Oh, goodness gracious. Could you imagine being friends with somebody like this who's always competing with you for things that are... deep and personal? All right.
That car's way more than mine. How'd you do it? You make more than me. What's up? Like, just fucking ask. And that's the thing. People aren't humble enough to ask. That's my shit. It's got to be across the board. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. Fuck that. Chick's got upgrades. Done.
Well said, Wes. God damn, with the fire. Shit.
I've been watching Goldie's content. That's the reason. I've been watching Goldie's content. He be getting me in trouble. My chick don't like his content. She's like, he's making too much sense.
Shout out to Goldie. All right, what about you?
Supposed to follow that up?
It's tough, right?
Get him.
Well,
hey, what you guys were saying earlier.
Watch, this dude's about to get convicted. That demon's about to get convicted. Here comes the Christian. Here comes the Christian moral man. This couldn't be more perfectly placed. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm not going to spoil it. Here we go.
I need to know what the fuck you said in English.
Okay, so
My definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism.
I'm going to go back and play that part again because that needs to be heard again. This is the antithesis of a narcissist right here. It's so interesting that these two men got placed together at the same time. Morals, high moral standards. Remember I talk about in another tape, 5 types of people narcissists hate, and you're about to see the collision. This guy has morals, values, ethics, a strong moral character, conviction. Whew, it's about to get hot. Okay, so this is like crazy they got put right side by side like that.
It's tough, right?
Get him.
It's tough.
Well, hey, what you guys were saying earlier, I need to know what the fuck you said in English.
Okay, so my definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater
Do you have
than
money?
the person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No, I don't have.
How much money do you have?
I don't
Does he
have
have
money. But here's the thing. Why is money
much-
valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
See, authenticity. When this guy was authentically his true self, when he wasn't insecure because of materialism, Wes has nowhere to go with this now, and you're about to see the meltdown. And you see how he just interrupted right in the middle of what that guy was saying. He couldn't help himself. And there, again, that's that lack of empathy, that arrogance, not caring about how this guy may feel.
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
No, but really you
I
are?
love this
Yeah.
guy.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm
He's
not.
trolling.
I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo. I don't
I
have a
just
Ferrari.
really have to know. Like, how much money you got?
At this point, the narcissist has no control over this guy. He has nothing to, he has nothing to grab a hold of. So it's about to get hot.
Probably $5 in my pocket, not much more.
Can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot of money.
He's doing all right.
Okay.
It's okay.
This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why
But
not?
if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not?
He
Why can't you say? Why must you have the thing before you hang on? Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical is
Let me ask the
hypocritical.
question. Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is hypocritical.
How do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed to ask the question?
I know what you're gonna say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say, why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about
You
it.
think that I haven't experienced wealth? Even
I
poor people.
was asking if you did.
Even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was
They
asking
can-
if you
even
did.
poor
I don't know
people-
who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth. And so the thing is
No,
it's
definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely
No,
so.
definitely not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies,
It does not
bro.
hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck
Bro,
you are?
why
Well,
don't
look
you
at,
even
are
let
you
me
proud?
get-
If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bad.
You see how he's like standing up, very aggressive stance, already doing anything he can to try to regain control of the situation. He is using ad hominem attacks now because he can't attack the guy's insecurity and vulnerabilities. Now he's trying to attack his appearance. He's trying to attack his This is overload. This is narcissistic personality overload, dude. This could turn into 2 hours. So like, let's just keep going.
I don't know who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth, and so the thing is
No,
it's
definitely not.
Definitely
Definitely
so.
not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not
bro.
hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck
Bro,
you are?
Why
well,
don't
look
you
at,
even
are
let
you
me
proud?
get-
If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt
Because
off
I've
and
been-
tell me you're fucking proud
Because
of yourself.
I've been to fucking prison.
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No,
you
they
guys.
go to prison where they get fucking.
Fuck yeah,
where they
they
get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's
you're
what
talking about shit you
happens.
don't know.
They go to prison where they get
Listen
raped.
to
That dude is reading that dude the house down boots. I mean, damn. That's what happens when you put a true Christian in the room with a narcissist. Holy wow. Okay. It's all true. And you might want to check out the video I did about sold his manhood. Yes, that's exactly that type of thing does happen. That's nothing to be proud of, to spend time in those institutions. It's not a good place to be. And that guy just read him down so hard. Like, at this point, Wes has already lost total control of the situation. All right.
Fucking shirt
Because
off
I've
and
been-
tell me you're fucking proud
Because
of yourself.
I've been to fucking prison.
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No,
you
they
guys.
go to prison where they get fucking.
Fuck yeah,
where
they
get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's
you're
what
talking about shit you
happens.
don't know.
They go to prison where they get
Let's do
raped.
Now you
this.
get your ass
Hold on,
beat
hold
in
on,
front
hold
of
on.
You think that
everybody.
that's better?
Guys,
You think that that's better?
Let's let him give his definition of success, and then
Having tits and 10-inch arms is what a
let's-
man is,
let's
you
let him-
guys.
let's let him get
Please
his-
don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him get his thing out, and then
Tits.
We can have different opinions.
Yeah.
Titties.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want,
Fuck yeah.
if you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And
To take care
yes,
of a
I
family.
do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, and I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth, that is what I think it is, and that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's what.
Honestly, like, and the funny part is, in my opinion, like, the guy in the blue shirt is far more attractive than Wes Watson. Sorry. Like, the muscles. Have you seen what happens when the guys stop taking steroids? They get deflated, they get wrinkly, there's so many health side effects from steroids. And then plus his demeanor, and like, does Wes seem like a guy that you would have fun around, that you'd feel comfortable with, that you would feel like he's gonna be there for? Like, no, he's gonna use you like an object. I'm gonna either put it in the second video or at the end of this video what happened with him and his ex-girlfriends or ex-wives.
But pretty much all my shit got tossed out. Like, I'm a dog. He had already had somebody like living with him that found on the internet that's like an escort. We don't know who she is. Literally have held my tongue for way too long to protect him. But no, he does not follow any rules that he gives you guys. And it's to the point where it's disgusting. He will leave you in the gutter, and I hope he's extremely happy. Like, he moves on like nothing, because he is completely codependent. He needs someone to be attached to him 24/7. So I hope that you and Rebecca are very happy. He's physically hurt me so many times that it's unforgivable. I'm done hiding. I'm done being afraid of a narcissistic man that says that he's helping all these men, but could he help his wife or his kids that supposedly he says he loves so much?
He used them like objects and then disposed of them. Like, they were nothing, like they were trash. Like, is that somebody that you'd feel safe with, or would you feel safe with the guy in the blue shirt? He seems comfortable, he seems warm, he seems sweet, sincere. Like, that guy, not only is he physically more attractive, but ethically, morally, all of those muscles and all of that stuff, like, yeah, maybe a girl that Wes cons into being his girlfriend will fall for that, but that's all an illusion. What she's getting behind that is a demon. Like, his ex-girl said that, you know, he would get physical with them, he would make their lives a living hell, that he would destroy them emotionally, abuse them. So, yeah, if that's what you want, if that's what he thinks is, like, attractive, then okay, whatever.
And when you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there.
Do you have
that stud right there with
do
his
you
shirt off?
do you have children?
Look at that stud.
Do you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have 2.
You have 2. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything
If
else
they
is
saw me
worth more
standing
than your
there, they'd be
children?
like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's, God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
that
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
Dude, I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack?
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me?
No, but
all right.
dude, nobody's
Do you
whining.
usually attack armed?
There's that sociopath in him. Now he's going to violence, threatening violence. Yeah, narcissistic sociopath. Going to violence because he can't gain control of the situation. Definitely. If he's not a full-blown actor, which we know he's not, 100% he is a narcissistic psychopath or a narcissistic sociopath. This is beyond a shadow of a doubt. He probably has already been formally diagnosed when he was in prison. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. I rarely say that because, it's like you got to get to know people. You got to interview them. You got to learn their history. You got to beyond a shadow of a doubt. All right, let's keep going.
Armed men in Florida?
Nobody's
Do you usually attack armed men in Florida?
Dude,
All right.
look
Let's
at
just
your goddamn self.
guys.
I've never
guys,
seen such a
stupid.
pathetic motherfucker.
Wes,
in my
Wes,
life.
well,
let's chill out a little bit, man. A little bit.
This is not what men
Let's let
look
him.
like.
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners? Is that what they look like?
This is the problem in society. Is people like this think they can talk to someone like me like that. They really think they can. He knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it.
This dude in a blue shirt is handing it to him and he doesn't even have to try. This should be an example study. How you deal with a narcissist. This dude is knocking it out of the park. Maybe he engaged with him too much, but he's just toying around with him. He didn't have to, he didn't have to go on back and forth with him. But if you are going to go back and forth with a narcissist, this dude is knocking it out of the park. He's not getting rattled. He's not getting riled up. And he's being the adult in the situation while Wes is starting to show that he's that mentally stunted, emotionally child and is acting like a little kid that's throwing a temper tantrum. I'll fight you. Like, come on.
They can. He knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. This is what the show is supposed to be about. I like this shit. So personally, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy blood sports.
We can agree to disagree.
We can
We can move on, but Jesus Christ, men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically,
Men usually have hair. We can agree on that, too.
He has
Physically.
crossed over gender barriers.
I think we can see each side has different opinions.
By choice, crossing gender barriers, by growing tits.
So, what about you, brother?
All right, nice.
Crazy.
Being successful is effectively acting on your intentions, and I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself. In my case, it's God, the Christian God, and so success to me is fulfilling on your intentions, but maintaining your ethical standards. And if you're doing that as a Christian, you are in fact procreating, and if you're not, you're doing something that fills in that gap that's equally effective to contributing to a moral society. And I think if you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, that's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are...
You see how he keeps on interrupting everybody? Like, it's not his time anymore. Everybody else is, like, saying they're patient. Like, wow. All right. I almost want to stop it right here, but he's about to, like, get hot again and start making threats again. I might stop it right here because he starts using a lot of hate speech. Yeah, we don't have time for that. So, yeah. But let's keep going.
Supposedly materialistic. We've helped more people than these guys who claim
Why is
to
helping,
help.
why is
We've
helping,
actually
wait.
changed more
Why is
lives.
helping important to you?
I mean, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom.
So, okay, so are you helping someone if you give them an expensive watch?
Why do you think we just do that? You must not know who you're talking to.
I asked you a question. You didn't answer it.
I give them the habits to build themselves.
What did I
into
ask
something.
you, though?
Said, am I helping them if I give them an expensive watch? I give them habits, a mindset.
So the
I
answer
teach
is
them
no.
how to operate.
So if you give them...
But you guys are assuming we're only doing stuff about materialism.
Can a man answer a direct question?
Jesus Christ. These Karens
The answer is
tough as
no.
fuck. Look at these fucking Karens.
Go ahead,
dude.
buddy.
How the fuck did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You
this?
didn't answer the question.
Dude, fucking shit.
We got different of opinion here. Okay, go ahead, Miguel.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know.
You don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh, man.
I'll still answer the question. Is giving someone an expensive watch...
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
Like, Jesus Christ.
They're skilled at some things.
Whoever fucking said that.
Hang on. That bass guy right there just said, hell yes, shut up. That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with them.
Different guys on the panel.
This is why most people don't invite me places.
Guys. Different guys
Yeah,
on the
we
panel
can tell.
have different skill sets and different things that they bring to the table.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
Hey, bro, your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head, you little
Are you sure you
Okay,
shave your head?
Okay.
I'm going to cut that part out because, yeah, you can't use terms like that. But, okay, this guy's starting to go back and forth a little bit too much. Like, don't feed the crocodiles, whatever you want to call it. All 9 traits. Okay, let's keep going.
All right. Go ahead, Miguel.
We're on Rumble, right?
Yeah.
We're on YouTube, too.
Oh, well,
We do it live.
We're not on my channel.
Live, baby.
We do it live.
Bro, George Michael wants his pants back.
Dude, God damn, look at, whose shirt is that? Dude, your mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that for Thanksgiving dinner. That's like Oshkosh Bagosh or something, bro.
So he's turning into like a little kid because the adults, he can't rattle them up the way that he wants. So now he's name calling, you're a poo-poo head and all this silly stuff. Like, yeah, total narcissist. I do want to say that lack of empathy thing when these guys just said, hey, like, you know, we have to keep it clean for our channel. And he's like, if it's not my channel, I don't care.
Welcome
Jesus
to the
Christ.
roast session today.
Dude, any of you guys who fucking,
I feel like
holy
I'm in the
shit,
room.
if those are men to you guys,
God
go
forbid you say watches are not important to this guy.
No, it's the thing about materialism. You
worship it, dude. You worship
These guys
it.
must have grown up with money.
Bro,
The
you
people who didn't
worship
grow up with
material.
money chase money. The people who
Worship
did grow-
materialism.
Shut the f up.
You
You don't
worship
know me,
it.
you lame.
I can tell by your speaking.
How the f do you think you
Listen
know me?
how reactive you are if someone
Shave
says,
your damn arms,
see, you can't
bro.
deal with it. You can't deal with it. Why would I shave my arms? I'm a
Look at
man.
these pale
I'm sorry, but Wes is pushing it here because if I was one of those dudes, I'd want to get up and whoop his ass. I'll be honest with you. These guys are really holding it together because this guy is just like asking for it, but then they'd end up going to prison, right? And then if they walk off the stage, they're like, oh, look, see, they're weak. It's like, no, they just don't want to, man. Oh, how do you guys let me know in the comments below, how would you deal with somebody like Wes Watson in this situation if you were one of these guys or if you were one of the people that's being attacked like this by a narcissist? And this is a very typical narcissistic attack. How would you guys deal with this? So I think we're going to stop it right here. You guys could watch the full video. This was the Fresh and Fit podcast, so I don't watch that channel, but I did watch this clip. Narcissist of the year. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Thanks so much for hanging out. Narcissist of the year, by far, hands down, straight out, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Wes Watson.